Hello, Dave.
Hello, Brian.
How you doing? How you doing today?
I'm okay, and you?
Very good, very good. Wheels of Fire, all in. Congratulations on the new album.
Thank you so much. Thank
No
you so
problem.
much.
No problem. Um, like it's on Burning Minds Music Group. What label is that?
It's an Italian label. They are friends of mine.
Uh-huh.
Stefano from Brescia and Pierpaolo Monti, as known as Zorro, the mastermind of Shining Line. You
Uh,
know,
cool.
it's the second album with them. We are very happy to work with this label.
Cool. Yeah, a lot of good bands are coming out of that label, and I congratulate them on signing some amazing bands like yours, you know.
Yeah.
So, your band started in 2006, is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Cool,
Long
cool,
time ago.
cool. Now, let's go through some of the albums. Hollywood Rocks, that came out in 2010, 11 tracks. Can you tell me anything about that album?
Yes. Hollywood Rocks, where it all began. Um, the album, at first, the album was supposed to be released under the name Day Rocks as a solo project. But then, in agreement with the record label, we decided to go with a name that would represent a band rather than a solo project. That's how the name Wheels of Fire was born. I wrote all the songs myself, and one of the very first track was actually the title track, Hollywood Rocks. I wrote it in 2005 during my first trip to America. When I was right there in Hollywood. And I remember I was in the Sunset Boulevard, and between the Roxy and the Rainbow Bar and Grill, there was this huge billboard advertising a box set called Hollywood Rocks. And I thought to myself, wow, what an amazing title for a song. And that night, back at the hotel, I wrote the song. The album reached number 42 in the ranking of the well-known Japanese magazine Bird. So we were very happy. Wow, I think it's an album that still feels fresh
Uh,
and genuine and full of energy. Uh, yeah, I was still a bit green, you know. Maybe my pronunciation wasn't perfect,
right.
but that was me 17 or 18 years ago. So
Yeah. Cool. Now, the next album up is Up for Anything, which came out in 2012 with 13 tracks, which is quite a bit, you know. So tell me a little bit about that album. I know you gave the fans, you know, their money worth with 13 tracks.
yeah, Up for Anything is yeah, the second album. This album showcases the band's evolution with a heavier edge while maintaining a melodic rock sound. Um, there is a very special guest on this album. I have had the pleasure to do it with James Christian from House of Lords, and also his wife Robin Black is present on backing vocals. Um, he sang with me on the track "Don't Walk Away," so I was very happy. The album received positive feedback from fans and critics. and very good reviews also. Some of the most important magazines, such as Fireworks or Classic Rock.
Right, yeah. Cool, cool. Now, in 2019, Begin Again came out with 12 tracks. Can you tell me anything about that album?
Yes, it's our third studio album, 7 years later, the previous album. So during those 7 years, we created our new path. So the name Begin Again. The songs show the direction towards a more contemporary rock feel, with some modern elements in the sound, but remaining faithful to our roots of 80s melodic rock. In this album, there is a song that means a lot to me, called For You. It's a ballad I wrote for my daughter, who was born in 2015. It's a very special song for me.
Cool, cool. Can you, before we get to the new album, there's a couple other things I'd like to ask you about. Can you tell me about a all-star project, Charming Grace, in 2013?
Yes, Charming Grace is an international AOR project formed by me and Pierpaolo Monti. The idea was to recreate the classic 80s AOR sound with powerful vocals, harmonies, and polished production, and presenting the song in a duet format. So there is a lead singer, that is me, for each song, and the duet partners, including artists who haven't stepped into a recording studio for years or even decades. For example, David Forbes from the band Boulevard, Canadian band. He is a legendary singer. There is also Moon Kaloon from Michael Thompson Band and Jeff Perkins from backing vocals. We have Scandinavian melodic rock vocalists such as Bentes Mavic, Thomas Lassar from Crystal Blue, Henrik Landberg from Toys of Joy. There was also Nick Workman from Vega, and also some Italian singers, Stefano Ionetti from Lion Wheel, Alessandro De Vecchio, Michele Luppi, Josh Zighetti from Hungry Heart. This project was well received by fans of melodic rock, and for me it was a honor, to have had the opportunity to do it with all these great singers.
Okay, let's get to another band in 2017. It says Raintimes. Can you tell me anything about that?
Yes, this project was born from an idea by myself and Pierpaolo Monti. Is a melodic rock album who wanted to recreate the essence of band like The Storm, an amazing band from the 90s, from the early 90s, with members from Journey, Steve Smith on drums, and remember Ross Valerie on the bass. Their first album was produced by The Hero. So to do this, we needed a singer with a powerful and emotional voice, and the choice fell on Michael Shotton from Room. He has a distinctive character to the project. He still sings as he did back in the day. Uh, and the lineup was composed by Ivan Gonzalez from 99 Suite and Sven Larsson from Street Talk on guitars. On the bass, Andrea Gipponi from Italy. There was a lot of guest musicians. Some with the back on keyboards and Michele Luppi on keyboards. Well, it was a nice experience. Really nice.
Tell me how it was working with Michele Luppi.
Michele Luppi is a friend. I met him in 2002 when I went to hear him play with his cover band. One of those nights, I asked him if he could give me some singing lessons. And about 2 years after, I finally started studying with him. I remember that during one of those lessons, I let him listen to some of my demos. He asked me, "Why don't you make a record?" I said, "Wow." And that's exactly what happened. He helped me arrange the songs. He helped me with the lyrics. And I recorded all the vocals in his studio. It was an incredible experience. And, you know, like a sponge, I tried to absorb as much as I could about how to record and edit vocals. I also recorded all the vocals for my second album with him. I remember that the recording sessions were really hard and intense. I had to be super focused, and he had a way of bringing out the best in me. Sometimes we would record the same part 5, 6, 7, 8 times until it was exactly what we wanted with the sound that we wanted.
Right.
I've learned so much from Michele. I've learned so much. Everything I know today about how to record and take care of the voice, I owe to him. I never stopped being grateful to him. And you know, today is his birthday.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Michele.
Oh, cool. Tell me a little bit about doing background vocals for Bonfire.
Yeah, it was a wonderful experience. I remember Alessandro De Black called me and asked me if I wanted to join him to record the backing vocals. Of course, I said yes, absolutely. And we recorded everything in just one day. The singer in Bonfire was Davide WHEELS at the time. He gave us a lot of compliments. You know, more recently, I had the pleasure of recording backing vocals on 2 songs from the new Crazy Leaks album. So I'm really proud of it. Yeah.
Cool, cool. Now let's get to the new album, All In by Wheels of Fire. How long does this album take to record and write and before release?
Yeah, it was a long journey, you know. 6 years after our previous album, Begin Again, in between, we also went through the pandemic, which stopped everything, you know. It was a hard time. but during that time we began writing new material. Mm. The actual recording of the new album started in July 2023 with the drums. The work was completed around September, October 2024. So it took over a year to finish everything. You know, all of us in the band have other jobs and families, so we couldn't work on the album full time, which made it a long process.
Right, yeah. Now this album been out about, I guess, around 3 weeks now, and have you read any reviews?
Yes, yes. We are very happy because we receive a lot of reviews from all over the world, from Germany, from Austria, from Japan, from France, from Greece, Spain, and a lot of positive feedbacks. So we are very, very happy. Yeah.
Cool. Cool. What's your favorite track on this album?
It's hard for me to choose one song because all the songs are like songs, you know. I don't know. I can say
go ahead.
Paradise because it is the single, you know. I choose that one.
What's your song favorite to sing?
Neverland.
Neverland. Cool, cool, cool.
It's up-tempo songs, full of energy, and it's very funny also to sing. Yes, positive vibes, and it's cool.
Now, do you get a lot of comparisons to Bon Jovi?
Yeah, maybe because Bon Jovi was my favorite band. I grew up listening to Bon Jovi. I still have a tribute band. So he influenced me a lot, you know.
Have you played any live shows?
Yes, we are currently busy promoting the new album. We just had a wonderful release party, and we are planning some live dates for the near future, both in Italy and abroad. We hope to be able to play and bring our music around as much as possible. Yeah.
Is there any merchandise available where people could pick it up, or where can they pick up the album?
Yes, of course. We have the classic CDs, and for the very first time, we have the vinyl.
Everybody wants that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Limited edition, 100 copies.
Wow.
We also have new T-shirts that you can find at our shows or in the official website or through our social media channels.
Cool. Do you enjoy making videos?
Yeah. It's always beautiful experience. Yeah. Even if I prefer to sing and not to be an actor, you know, but it was very funny, very funny.
When there's, what are your hopes for this release?
Well, can listen to us, and we receive a lot of positive feedback, so we are very happy. All that I wanted was to play live, and
Right.
bring our music to the people that maybe still don't know us, you know.
Cool. Well, David, it was great talking to you, and I wish you the best. Congratulations on All In. Everybody check it out. Check out the videos, check out the website, and congratulations. Would you like to say anything to the fans out there?
Yes, thanks to you, Brian. I want to say thank you to all the fans for their support. And see you on the road.
Cool. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.